what I feel in my heart and in my mind, he can't win this fight. I will not let him win this fight. I'm ready to die, but mostly I'm ready to kill, you know? So this is what I feel truly.
All right, let us say hello to Aleksandre Topuria, making his UFC debut this Saturday at UFC 312, faces fellow UFC debutant Colby Thicknesse. Aleksandre, thank you for doing this so close to the fight. How are you today?
Thank you, sir. How are you? Everything good. Everything good. How are
Yes,
you?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. This is the first UFC fight, just your seventh pro MMA fight, and some people say, "Hey, this came really fast for you." Others say it's about time. He should have been in the UFC a long time ago. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like the timing is perfect, or did you expect this to happen sooner?
So the thing is that I am not who take the decision about what's gonna happen in my life. There is God, you know. So if I'm here, thanks God. Thank I feel blessed, you know. So if it's like I had different plans all the time, I trying to explain which was my plans. My plans was to get the UFC contract a little bit uh, after, not now, but for sure there's a long story. You know, it was not so easy like it looks, but yes, today here we are. So thanks God for everything, and let's people think, and I will do.
What do you mean by that? That there's a story and it was a lot more difficult than people think. Can you explain that a little more?
Yes. So the thing is that, as you know, everybody, I was coaching Ilya this year's since 2015. I become Ilia Topuria's my brother's coach. So it was a long way. At the same time, I never stopped to train, never stopped to be prepared for any case and any situation. And but when Ilya get the UFC contract, I start to train harder and little by little, like make fights when Ilya don't have fights. So it was like uh, a little bit difficult to me, and everything changed when I book my fight before Ilya's fight with Volkanovski. I had my seventh fight booked, you know, but Ilya gets a call and they tell Ilya that he gonna fight for the belt for sure. Me and Ilya, we had a very serious talk, and we there was like inevitable that I had to stay with him. So I canceled my fight to stay with him, focus it 100%, you know, and take that belt. And thanks God, everything happened like we planned it. You know, Ilya become world champion, and I still had my plans to keep fighting outside the UFC, and after that get that contract. But Ilya, because he see my sacrifices, my hard work, you know, to like cancel my fight, to dedicate myself to him and everything like that. It was not just for him, for sure. It was for me too. I know that it's like not just you are helping your brother, but in my mind always was that. But at the same time, you know that we are not stupid. That everything you're gonna do good with a guy who gonna become world champion, gonna open you a lot of things, you know, like let's put on the side he's my brother. If you look like job, you know, it was very good job. So when Ilya decided to push UFC to give me contract, UFC contract, so everything happened very fast. They call me, they say, okay, you have UFC contract on your table. I say, so I had like conversation with myself to take the decision what I want to do. Like show I don't know who, but like outside the UFC, I say okay, I will say no because people gonna talk and this and that, you know. But I say, but I don't care about nothing, you know, because I have two options. fighting outside with not the best guys in the world, or get the UFC contract, make more money, fight in the big events, and champion leagues of mixed martial arts, and fight with the best guys in the world. So there we're gonna decide how good I am, and that's it.
Yeah, because you're in kind of rare territory because there's not a lot of fighters who get on the roster without the Contender Series or the Ultimate
Yeah, this is
Fighter
this is
or
for
short
sure. This
notice.
is for sure. Yeah, this is for sure because like I have brother. He's El Matador. He's a UFC world champion, featherweight world champion who beats Aleksandre Volkanovski after Max Holloway, and before that, everything he did, he's a very knowing face. So for sure, this everything is for hype. This is everything for you know how it works, and I know that for sure. But you know what? I enjoy everything. They want me to take more pictures. I said, let's go take more pictures. And that's it. What can I say? No, like I don't have insecurities. I don't have nothing like that. I enjoy. You want me in your promotion to have more pictures? Let's do more pictures. You want me like doing, let's go, let's do it. Better than me. I get more experience. I get like directly but at the same time, people think, oh, he's so lucky. It depends how you want to see it. For sure, you get this, you get that, but at the same time, you get more attention. Maybe some people don't know how to deal with these emotions, and how to deal with everything like that. But like I said, to me, this is not pressure. To me, this is blessing. I feel myself blessed. And yes, that's it. Thanks God for everything. Thanks God where I am right now.
So you're having a good time with your first official
Very,
UFC fight
very
week.
good, man. I'm enjoying my everything. I swear, too much. I'm doing everything. This is crazy. Yes. Yeah,
That's awesome.
somebody gonna think that like okay, because he have pressure, because everybody talks about him, because this, because that. And this is good, man. This is good. So something I'm doing good, but the most important thing, it's I know that I put a lot of work in this. Everybody talk inside, everything what gonna happen, this is God's decision. I know if you ask me like a human, if you ask me what gonna happen, I tell you, I will finish him. There is like in my heart, in my head, like there is no way that he can win this fight, you know? But I'm not talking because I want to talk. I talk because I truly work very hard, you know? Who knows me, he knows. Because I'm a guy who don't put all the time videos. This is the week I think where most picture I put, in Instagram, but truly who knows me, I don't like all the time putting videos and I'm training and now I'm drinking this and I'm doing that, but I work in silence. I work in silence, and when I come out, for sure it sounds a little bit rare. This guy talks, he's too confident, or he talks a lot. I don't talk a lot. I'm just, you don't look me what I'm doing. And if you ask me every day, I will tell you, yeah, today I did this and this and this and this, and that's it. But if you ask me like you don't see me like 1 year or 2 years or months, and then you ask me how you feel, for sure I have to tell because there's a lot of work in my back, So if you ask me, you're gonna win this fight, you in shape, and I will tell you not just yes, yes, and I talk a little bit more. Well,
Have you always been like this, like through with every fight you've had, or is this something you sort of built up with each fight?
it's impossible because before this I didn't have so much interview and in Georgia and Spain they know that I'm not a lover. to be talking in interviews. Nothing against you, nothing against nobody, nothing against of social media and everything like that. But I have a close cycle, from where I come from, and not just where I come from, because there's people where I come from who likes this a lot. But I'm a guy who has his own cycle, like close cycle, and I don't love to put everything outside and show everything. So yes, but right now I have to tell, because today you are the fifth guy, I think, with who I'm doing interview, and yesterday and tomorrow, and now we have to talk a little bit more. But the thing I love to do is go inside the cage and fight. And this is what I love to do. But I'm enjoying, right
All
now,
right.
because there's a lot of questions and new questions, and the questions I knew that in some moment they're gonna ask me, what you think about this, what you think about that, and your brother and this and that. My brother, I'm blessed to have him, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
What,
feel very proud of him. And if
yeah.
you say that, okay, Ilia's brother, this and that, I say, yeah, it's me. It's me. Yeah,
Hey, I'm the same way with my brothers. When
for sure.
yeah, I got three of them, so I'm
For
the same way
sure.
with
It's like,
them.
if your brother is better than you, it's like, oh, I'm very happy for him. And I will do everything to make that happen. And I did. Like, brother, I make everything what was in my hands to make that happen. That one day they're going to say, Ilya, the greatest. This is what I want. This is my goal. And it's still my goal. To him, be better than me. And, that's it.
Yeah, even if my brothers weren't better than me, I would tell everybody that they were.
Yes, it's like,
We're brothers.
who have brother, he knows, you know.
Yeah.
And if your old brother, you know it better.
He probably says the same thing about you. I think he has, honestly.
100%. 100. He
Yeah.
says, like, yeah, for sure, he's better than me. Right now, he's the best guy in the world. And the pound for pound, one of the best guys in the world. And I believe that he one day gonna become pound for pound number one. He just needs time, and he don't have to lose the focus. And I don't think it's gonna happen never, because he didn't do before. He's not doing right now, and he don't gonna do that. So if he keep going like he's going, he gonna become pound for pound number one fighter in the world.
Yeah, he is definitely on his way. But as far as you go, you were supposed to fight Cody Haddon. He has to withdraw, and now you get Colby Thicknesse. And obviously, you're a part of this storyline now because Ilya is going to be in your corner and Volkanovski is going to be in his corner. I'm curious, and I'm sure you've been asked this a million times, but yeah, I
Yes,
haven't asked you yet.
everybody. Yeah, everybody
Yeah,
asks me.
what do you think of that added element? Does it change anything? Does it make it more exciting for you, or was it just the same thing no matter what and no matter who you were fighting?
To me, it's nothing new. Let's say like that. Before, I was answering all the time in the same way. 10 guys ask me the same thing. What do you think about this rivalry? There is no rivalry. There is Aleksandre Topuria and Colby, inside the cage. So I've been there. We win that battle. You know what I mean? We had one time that battle. Pressure gonna be on him. If Let's talk about, okay, my answer was all the time, there is no pressure to me, and if Alexandre Volkanovski gonna be there, happy for him, very good, see you there, but I have another guy inside the cage this time. So my focus is in him, 100%. It's him, not anybody else. I go like this, you know? So, but if you want to talk about what you think, it's maybe pressure or something like that, let's don't talk about like Alexandra. Let's talk about a guy who is looking from outside. Why Alexandre must feel pressure if he goes 1-0? Normally, if you play like football, you go 1-0. Who has the pressure?
They gotta come back, right?
Because if you win, it's 1-1. If you put the ball inside, it's 1-1. If not, it's 1-0. And if I win, it's 2-0.
2-0.
You know what I mean? So it's like, if you want to talk like this, I don't have any pressure, and there's not gonna be 1-1. Truly, this I want to stay humble, and talk. I don't have like nothing against Colby. It's Colby, yet Colby Thicknesse, but what I feel in my heart and in my mind, he can't win this fight. I will not let him win this fight. I'm ready to die, but mostly I'm ready to kill. So this is what I feel truly.
You talked about your brother and how he is as a fighter, and you've obviously cornered him in these big, huge moments, right? What is Ilia like in the corner? What is he like when you fight?
Ilya is in my corner too since I started competing, and first competition was in wrestling, and all the time he was my corner. So having him in the corner is like elixir to me, for sure. I don't hear nothing all the time. I have his voice in my head, you know. For sure the coaches, but mostly is when he talks to me, it's something like which I heard all my life. You know, the same happened with him. It's like some voice that you're gonna hear in millions of people. When he talk, you listen that voice. So for me, it's very important to have him in the corner. For me, it's like he give me strength. He give me everything I need to be inside the cage. I believe in him. It's like when I go inside the cage, I know that I have another Aleksandre outside the cage, which is Ilia Topuria.
So you're confident that you're going to go out there and finish this man. Does it matter how you do it? Do you see like a
Doesn't matter.
specific way, or you just know that you're going to go in there and finish this man?
I see a lot of ways. To be honest, I see a lot of ways to finish him. Yes, because I hear his plan. It's I will make him. I don't know who told me before that he said that he will make me tired or something like that. And it's like, okay, we're gonna see if they're gonna be like second, third round. If I'm tired, let's see how he is.
I love it.
You know
Love
what
it.
I mean? Because it's not gonna be I'm tired because I was defending. You know, if I'm tired, it's gonna be because I was pushing him all the time. And if he let me push him all the time, let's see. And I don't think, and I don't have in my mind to be defending. You know what I mean? If he comes to try to attack, I will respond to him with attack, not defend. I'm not here
Well,
to defend nothing.
well, we are looking forward to this debut. I just got the text that we got to wrap up here. I could talk to you for another 20 minutes. This has been an honor and a privilege to talk to you for the first time, Aleksandre. Thank you so much for the time. Best of luck to you on Saturday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.